I hate to be the one to tell you, but there are no discussions currently taking place about the tariffs between the United States and China. Now, it is 100% accurate that our current president said to the media that yes, there are talks taking place between these two powerful economies. But the Chinese government has said that is not the case in any way, shape, or form. China is in a very tenuous situation right now outside of the tariffs, but they also can't afford to look weak to their people or the world. And of course, our current administration can't keep backtracking. This is doubly so for the Trump administration's main adversary, which is the CCP. So as of now, the effective tariff we have against China is 245%. And I have a little theory as to why we keep hearing these announcements that turn out to be false. Now, this is just my own theory, and it is being shown around by mainstream media, and here it goes. Our current president says very hawkish things, backtracks on them, and the markets react with only uncertainty, and we see the stocks and bonds drop in value. But then, within hours or sometimes a day later, someone from the Trump administration or Trump himself will put out a statement saying, oh no, we're going to pause this, we're going to drop the tariffs, or they will just come up with a total blatant untruth like China coming to the negotiating table. And guess what that does to stocks and some bonds? It causes their value to skyrocket. And this is insider trading on the largest scale we have ever seen, probably in the history of the planet. Because everyone who is in the know before a hawkish statement can come out, can sell their assets, and then wait for the catastrophe to occur. The stocks and other assets plummet in value, and they scoop it up on the cheap right before good news is given. And then they triple their investments, maybe quadruple it, depending on how they're marginalizing it. But even if they're gaining 10 to 15% of their investments on this, that goes a very long way, especially if you are investing millions or hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars. But the question which keeps lingering in my mind is, does our administration want to do this only to line the pockets of their wealthy friends, or are they preparing them for something worse? Right now, these look like very bad fluctuations, but they're minor. Yet, if the current administration keeps doing these insider trading calls and people keep making hundreds of millions and then billions of dollars, what if that is in preparation for a much larger crash in the future? It's just a question. It's not an assertion, but it's something that should be in all of our minds, because we should not think by any way, shape, or form that we are out of the woods. I am the Geo Husar. This is my alt account. That's why it's called the Alt Husar. And if you could like, share, comment, download this post, that would be great, because I'm trying to get the engagement going. Thanks for watching.